that. What's going on, guys? Phil here from Phil's Craft Corner. Today I want to test out a theory, a technique for resin that I've seen posted a few times on YouTube, and that is pouring clear and then adding the colour at the bottom and seeing that shine through. Don't know how this is going to turn out. Hopefully you stick around to figure out how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out well. I've already got resin here mixed. This is my Tea Expert resin. So I'm going to pour almost full on here. I'm going to leave maybe 2 or 3 millimeters at the bottom just so I can pour a final layer at the bottom with some colour. You'll see why later on. So I have this mixed. I have it mostly degassed. I've let it sit for a little while, and we're just going to pour this gently. I'm going to stop part way through around there because I have an issue with this mould, and that is around the bottom of the eye socket and where the jaw is here. It doesn't, the resin doesn't like it. So what I'm doing is I'm pouring resin in there, making sure a bit of resin sticks to the side, and then we should be able to fill it up and it'll suck in together, hopefully. I'm going to give it another little squidge now that it's pretty much at that level. So you're wanting to work the resin into those jawbone sections and under and around the eye and nose, because that's where I had the issues. With this being clear, I want to try and get it as bubble free as possible. And then I'm going to stop there. A little bit further. Right there should do. So hopefully this dries pretty clear and I can do the test with the next things. Stick around, I'll show you the next step in this, and we'll figure it out. Right guys, so this is cured. It's pretty much perfectly clear, very glossy on the top. So what we need to do now is burnish it with this nail powder that I've got. This is like a chameleon nail powder, and what that's going to do is it's going to shine through. So it's not going to stick to the shiny surface, so we need some alcohol. So just give it a couple of sprays and kitchen roll, and then we just dab it off. You don't want to rub this, you just want to dab it off so it's not soaking wet, but you kind of get that kind of effect, so it's not perfectly glossy. Then the powder's going to stick to that better. So I'm just going to use a bit of this. Stolen one of my partner's nail brushes to do this, so let's just get this on there, spread it all around. I think this might still be a little bit wet, but we should be good. Get a good coat on there. And once this is dry, well, doesn't dry. Once this is done, we're going to mix some black resin. I'm going to use my old resin because it's a bit yellowed, but it's going to be perfectly fine for the black. Try not to get this on the sides of your mould, just onto the clear resin that you've set. It just looks a little bit better and tidier from the outside. So I think that should be good enough. So that's the finish we've got on there, nice and even. I'll mix up the black resin and then we'll pour it in. Okay, so I've mixed up some black. I just used the black mica powder that I used for the testing the other day. Just this stuff, and that'll be perfectly fine. I only mixed up 15 mils of this, so we should be alright. Is going to be the perfect amount? I think we might be on perfect amount. Oh yeah, look at that. Couldn't have measured that any better if I wanted to. There we go, so I'm just going to let this cure up overnight, and then tomorrow morning we should be able to come down and demold it. Alright guys, this is the next day. This is fully cured now. I love how level this turned out. Brilliant. I can already see from this side that that's shining through the clear, so let's get demolded and see how it looks. Really excited to see this. Should be really, really cool. Hopefully. As you guys know, I'm fairly new to the resin game, so it might not turn out as good as I'm thinking, but it should. Come on. Nice and crystal clear. Love how clear this resin's turned out. No bubbles, perfect, but does it shine? There we go. Look at that. It's so good. Amazing. I just love how this has turned out. All them colours in there. Depending on which way you turn it in the light, depends on which colour you get. Love it. I love this technique. I'm going to be doing that with different colours on the bottom, and yeah, try and get a few nice shots of this, and yeah, you can have a look at those. Alright guys, I absolutely love how this skull turned out. The colours pop absolutely amazing. The T-Expert clear resin came out bubble free. I don't have a vacuum chamber, I don't have a pressure pot. Like I say, I'm just starting out in the resin world and exploring, so yeah, if you like this video, if you like this kind of content, then please let me know down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow along. You're all absolutely amazing. If you made it this far, I love every single last one of you. I'll catch you in the next video, so look out for that one.